So, what if we get into Canva? That's what I'm thinking. I realized that the covers on my books didn't look the same as each other, like in any regard. After the early works is a photo that is the one I still do have, and that's this one of this lamp where I made the lampshade myself, and I took this picture that's black and white, but it has a lot of color just in the feeling of it, and I love this photo so much. It's very intimate. It's like in the bedroom, reading by the lamp. Just the light, the wire, the blanket is all very pleasing to me and attractive. So I'm just placing the photo to cover up the size, and I made 3 pages preemptively so that I can work with this. Let's do this. That's going to be after the early works. For Violet Flame and Ghostly Sun Triangles. This is going to be Ghostly Sun Triangles just based on the way that it looks. So I'm pulling it to the edge. I'm pulling it to the edge. And I'm changing the shape on the bottom so that it zooms in the appropriate amount to match the right size. Now I've got my picture zoomed in. That's going to be the cover of Ghostly Sun Triangles, that picture right there. And then the last one's going to be Violet Flame. I'm going to let it be this one. I'm pulling the picture to the edge. It lines it up automatically for me. I'm pulling it to the edge, changing the size to go to the top so that it fits correctly, changing it on the bottom so that it fits correctly. And that's going to be the cover for Violet Flame. So now let me just check in on the consistencies here. I see that this is taking up kind of that lower third in a way, in a way that's similar to this, kind of the subject of the pictures on that lower third. And over here, the lower third's a little bit more empty. So what can we do to make this look consistent? I changed the view over here on Canva. Bottom is the most available. But you know what? Honestly, if I look right now, I think the bottom on all 3 of these is pretty available. So I'm going to double click to go back into editing mode, and I'm going to add text right here. Add a text box. This is what I'm considering. Let's see. So now how do I make it show the same on each one? Well, I know that Canva does this thing right there where it shows you where like their parameters, their suggested parameters of where to put stuff. So if I do that and I copy this, what I'm copying right now is I'm copying the size and I'm copying the font itself, and then when I go to put it on this one, it's going to make me put it on that one first, and then it'll lock it in right there, and it puts it in the same exact spot. So this one is Ghostly Sun Triangles here. So it's in the same location as the other one. Take that, copy it, drag it to the bottom on this one, put it in that one, get it to line up in the same exact spot. Change the text on here, Violet Flame. But it does feel like I'm gonna need that banner that I was talking about, some kind of banner. Again, that could be the same. Give me some branding. Maybe something that's dark and allows me to make my title be white. I'd like the juxtaposition there on that. So I'm just kind of thinking what's going to look good across the board, and then show you how to put a banner in here. I'm going to go right up to the little 3 lines in my design. Where are we at? Maybe double click on my thing here. Okay, get that back out of the way. So this is going to be an element. We have these shapes that work good. Let's do see all on the shapes. These are all extremely basic for some reason. Let me see if I can find, like, what if I search banner right here? See, if you do a frame, it means that it'll give you that shape and then you put your own picture in on the frame. But we really do just want a shape. Oof, these shapes are not cute. Banner, gold banner. What do you mean gold banner? Graphics. See, they got all their little stars on here. I'm not trying to get these little stars. I made it bigger. I'm taking the gradient is the point. Ooh, I like how that looks where I sexied it up with that same thing on the bottom. See how it locks in? I like how that looks. I like how that's leaving that. It needs to be bigger. So I put it right here and it locked in for some reason. Let me see what that looks like. And I'm going to center that. See how good that looks? That looks really good to me. And this so far looks really good. So thanks for watching me make that. Hope that was helpful for you in some way.